Well, I signed the bill for pension reform. It was in 2010. It was an election year. I felt it was necessary. It had bipartisan support. I do think, it may need some tweaking to make sure it complies with the federal law regarding Social Security. And I'm all for any kind of tweaking that's necessary. But by and large, that has produced a great deal of savings for Illinois taxpayers, that pension reform, for the taxpayers. And I think that's what our goal should be, what's best for them.
Well, it's a little unclear. I mean, the fact is that what we need to do is make sure that we're meeting the Social Security safe harbor minimum, right? So that's something that hasn't been fully calculated. There was one estimate that was done a year plus ago, but we need to figure that out, and that's something, of course, that would be paid over time. So it's not something that needs to get done exactly in the next session. But it's clear that it needs to be dealt with, because otherwise you created a whole other liability for the state. It was in the news. You can look it up. Okay. I think it was $5 billion, I think. But again, it's something that would be strung out over a number of years, right? Because we'd have to pay into the system as we do now over those many years. Again, it's just to deal with the Social Security safe harbor issue.
Well, we haven't really dug into the bill yet, but the estimated cost, we just saw the governor talk about today that it was going to be, I believe, $5 billion for just the safe harbor fix. So our caucus certainly supports a safe harbor fix. It's just going to be the devil in the details on that.
When do you think it could happen?
Well, the bill just dropped, so I'm guessing certainly in the 104. I don't really anticipate in lame duck, but you'd have to ask the speaker about that. He keeps the schedule.